All right, welcome everybody to our final race this evening. Right now, 6:41 p.m., July the 28th. We're running the debacle known as Fairview IT Management Cup Series here at Lanes Raceway. We got this one and one more. Now, next week we won't be racing, so don't try to tune in and see a race because it won't be happening. We won't be here. Nonetheless, please like, subscribe, share, and all that as gets us out there more, the racers. It's beneficial. Going to take you over here to the oval. You can see we already got our lineup here. Bruce Bullington, that's me today. I'm racing for Bruce as he's off working. Jackson Darty there on white lane, which is Randy Kirtley racing for Jackson as Jackson is off today. Glenn Burden on green lane, Brian Vender on orange, Gerald Whitaker on blue, Gunnar Vender on yellow, Nathaniel Burden on purple. We have 8 total round robin heats here, 2 minutes and 3 strikes, you're out. That means if you wreck 3 times, you're coming off. T's going to be taking care of that yet again this week since we're racing these cars. She's going to be taking care of it with the dry race marker board. Other than that, thank you guys for tuning in. Let's get over here and put the mic where we usually put it, and we're going to get ready to go racing. Ladies and gentlemen, car driver Bruce Bullington's car has been retired. After said hit, he has lost the whole center section of his tire. So he's going to be retired for the rest of the race. Going into round robin 2 of 8. I'm going to grab me a water real quick. Minute and 37 seconds left to go while the guys are working on their cars. Be right back with you. Let's see if I can go green here and show you the damage of Bruce's car here. If I find my mouse. There we go. So if you look here, blew the whole rear tire out there. So we're going to retire it. I'm sure Bruce probably wouldn't mind if I bought him a set of tires, but we need track marshals anyway, so it ain't going to hurt nothing. Got 3 chassis in here right now in the office for swap ups in case one of their chassis goes bad. They can swap them up here. They've all been teched here, so they are legal chassis. We see Randy hurrying up, going back around the track there. He's racing for Jackson up on Red Lane today. Nice clean pass down there on Black for Nathaniel Burden. Brian letting Randy go by there. He really put the brakes on White Lane. Guys, let's hit those buttons as quick as you can, okay? Okay, one second. Yeah, it's in. Get ready. I'll keep an eye on it just in case. I think it's in. Two cars involved in the incident there. Black and purple are doing good. Black Lane, Burden had an exceptional coat. Got one of the cars here has got some braided. All right, they're good to go. Got her letting Glenn go by there. Might have a tuck body or something there on purple, maybe. with Nathaniel Burden's car going probably the second furthest we've seen. Blue-red. Nathaniel's car needed a bathroom break. All right, 3 cars in an incident there. I messed it up, Glenn? Seconds left to go. Round robin 2. Nathaniel Burden currently in the lead, followed by Gunnar Venter. Glenn Burden there in 3rd position. And that's the end of round robin 2. Gunnar Vender's going to take back the lead. 143 total laps, followed by Nathaniel Burden, 142. Glenn Burden not too far behind, 140. And Jackson Darty there in 4th position with 136. Everybody says took some hits there. I know Bruce took some hits because I'm on this microphone. Nonetheless, that is Fairview IT. Brutal bowl of death in a nutshell. Times you have you tear flex chassis with Eagle unlimited gear ratio for 3/32 axle. They can run any axle. Like 2 fish tires most used, but I have seen some people run some super soft. Tend to buy. 4 seconds. We'll be right back with you. Ryan Vender over there. You can't see him on camera, but he's just to the right of your viewing pleasure. He's using the voodoo drops, folks. He's trying to make that baby as fast as he can. He's got some secret drops. He won't tell us what they are. But I think he might try to sell them at Lane's Raceway. They've evidently been doing pretty good here lately, especially on the good coasts. Him and Nathaniel both having good coasts. The Jawbreaker himself going on Purple Lane.
I dread it.
You dread it?
Yeah.
Better than red, though. Really? We might have a little bit of an issue between this car and this car this heat. They like to beat and bang on each other. Father-son duo there. Our father-son duo again. Last week, I will have to say, Nathaniel had to say sorry several times. Looks like we got 2 here, 1 black, 1 green. Go. We got a gear going on green lane. We going? All right, looks like, are you going to change it or are you going to retire? Okay, you got to use that body though. Randy, first time in Lanes Raceway history, somebody swapping out a car. We've had this option since we've been open. Check them, huh? It will be a strike, yes. Here you go. Well, I mean, it took some hits. You've been a magnet tonight like Brian. He does, yes. He gets a strike for that. You'd have probably been done on that. Pretty close to it. That's why it's the blood bowl, you know? All right, he's got his new chassis in. Rules state you can't have one backup chassis with motor ready installed as long as it passes tech, but you cannot change out the body. So if he tears his body up and it gets in the tire every lap, it doesn't matter. He has to finish the race with that body. Hit that button. Black. Good to go. Randy and Jawbreaker Glenn Burden down low. 2 cars getting ball minutes in. Green. He hit Gerald every time. All right, good to go. That is the Brutality Fairview IT Management Cup Series. 4 racers left on the block. And that's a red flag rotation. All the racers are going to take a moment and work on their cars here. Right now, Glenn Burden in the lead, 214 total laps, 212. Nathaniel Burden tied up with Gunner for second position. 192, Jackson, also known as Randy Kirtley, with 192. Of course, suffering a dropout there that last heat. Brian Vender having a dropout there on orange. He's at 144. Gerald Whitaker having a dropout there on black lane, currently at 132. Then Bruce Bullington, which was me racing, had a blowout first heat. So dropped out first heat, 38 laps. That Rip Tech.
And I got 2 pair of rings. They were $22. Well, they don't clearance.
Race starts at 47.
Oh? Yes.
That's me.
Race starts at 27. Get ready.
Two cars in an incident right out of the gate. Green, red.
You race exciting while going, then y'all didn't wreck now.
All right, good. Several cars going for a spin. Blue.
There's a pin.
I just pulled it. I don't know whose it is, but this will be off the track. Red and blue. All right, with a minute and 37 seconds left to go, Glenn Burton currently your leader on black lane. 228 total laps. red and green. 2 for green. All right, good to go. Woo! 2 cars going high outside. Blue and yellow. Hard hits. Green, orange, blue. This heat's taking out quite a few. All right, and that is a lane rotation. Right now, Glenn Burden in the lead with 291 total laps, 279 for Nathaniel Burden there in second position. Third position, Jackson Darty, also known as Randy Kirtley today, with 258. He's about 20 laps behind Nathaniel. So he would need Nathaniel to wreck out once and Glenn to wreck out twice to even come close. Gunner right there behind him with 246. Just needing Jackson to wreck out. Brian there at 205. He's going to need Gunner to wreck out probably at least a heat to catch him. Gerald about a heat or so for Brian. And me, I need everybody to wreck out the rest of the remainder of the race and actually go back in time and wreck out just to catch him. I'm Bruce, by the way. Today, at least. Minute and 45 seconds left to go in the heat. Watch these guys work, and we'll be right back with you.
Race starts in 5 seconds.
All right, 5 seconds. We're going to see 4 red lights drop out to green.
Get ready.
We got 3 at the start finish line: Randy, Brian, and Gunner. Hard hit to the wall. We got 1 for green. Good to go. All right, white. Lynn Burden in the lead, 318 laps. Second place, Nathaniel Burden, 303. Jackson Darty, 289, 290 right now. Top 3. Hard hits high to the outside. I think I just seen some parts fly near me. Might have just been some paint. Who came off? Green. Seemed like a bushing or a bearing or something wrong. Maybe I'm seeing things. All right, green and white coming off there. That might have been what I seen flying across here a while ago. I seen something in the corner of my eye take off flying across the track here. Ain't no telling where it's at now. I just seen it hit the wall. Thought it was like a paint or something, you know. I know Brian picked up a pin earlier.
Yeah,
There we go. Eagle Eye Randy Kirtley. Randy felt the force and Glenn finished it. Fans list. Did you come here to root on Jackson?
Oh no.
I thought you come to root him on. 4 red lights dropping out to green. Here we go. All right, that's one for orange. Go. Woo, that was a close pass there. Randy and Glenn been racing with each other for probably 30 years now, since I was a youngster. Nice, easy passes between those two. But I would have to say, I think Jackson Darty, also known as Randy Curley today, might have pulled a slide job on Glenn. And I don't know if Glenn took that as disrespect or not, but we will see. Hard racing, huh?
I knew what he was going to do, so I didn't go in there.
Yeah. Yeah, he was slamming. I'm here to attest to that would have happened. He would have come in there and hit you. You think he would have backed out? What was that, Weston? What'd you say? Here, let's get that on the microphone here. What'd you say? Oh, you're going to plug your phone up? Okay. I see. What would you have done, Tom? I know you've been racing here for quite some. What would you have done?
I would have gone in with him.
Ooh. Good nickname for you, Tom, actually. Tommy T, I mean, you know, you've had that for a while. Dirty Bird Tom. I like it. That sounds like you like to get in there and rough with the boys there in the corners.
Yeah, something like that.
Are you for the Aton track at the New Lanes Raceway?
Oh, yeah, definitely.
This flat track action. Never really have done it. I've done a lot of the curve stuff. What do you call it? High banks and all that.
Yeah. Wing car would be fun on that flat track.
It'd definitely be difficult, I would have to say. I'm thinking, though, on a flat track, might be super soft rubbers might be the key. What do you think?
I don't know. It depends on how much the rubber's down.
Yeah, we can pause it.
Are you doing tractor pulls tonight?
No. We are Sunday night is series night. We do tractor pulls on Friday and Saturdays.
Okay.
Are you going to do some tractor pulling?
No.
Oh, you just want to see it, don't you?
Yeah.
And then you might want to do it.
No.
Huh. You just like watching people blow their stuff up?
Yeah.
Oh, well, you're here at the perfect time. Fairview IT Management, for all your computer needs, they speak the language of the computer, and they also speak the language of lining my pockets with delicious money from all these slot car parts that I'm selling to these racers from beating and banging and destroying their cars. So, Weston, you came at the perfect time, man. There is no more brutal race than this race right now. Agree?
Sure.
An issue here. All the way down, bro. Yeah, you need to move that to there. You're one up. It still looks good on it. In between heats, Randy's trying to work on Jackson's car that got destroyed early on, but he's got a replacement chassis here in the mix. He's poised to look for that second position. He's really headhunting right now. Hard hit to the high side at the top. It's going to take two of them out there. It's going to be Nathaniel Burden and Gerald Whitaker. Red and white. Glenn Burden looking exceptionally good tonight. Some of the good living has stepped up to Glenn Burden. Past couple of weeks, he's been the magnet, what we call the magnet here at Lanes Raceway, catching everything. Tonight, he is the man on the track. As he gets a gentle rub off the blue lane from Gunner, sends him to the high side with. So red and orange, Nathaniel and Glenn both going to take a strike here. Minute and 44 seconds left to go in the heat. 4 red lights dropping out to green. You know the deal. Round robin 6-8. We got 2 more heats after this. We've got a slowed car up on white lane. Picking up the pace now. See a very risky pass, but oh. And that'll be third for red. Side-by-side action, father and son, purple and blue lane, the vendor crew. Black lane. All right, good to go. 5 cars left on the board right now. It seems, since I've been racing today, 5 seems to be the good number. Where there's not as much trouble that can persist. And not only that, good clean racing can happen because you get a lot of gaps in between the racers, not a lot of side-by-side racing. Maybe in the future we'll start holding heats and run multiple races with 5 in a race on a full 8-car track, because you can see how much better the races go. They can step out from each other a little bit and give each other a little bit more room when there's just 5. We've experienced that with the Group 12X class just moments ago. But right now here on the oval, we can see that 5 seems to be the hot number. 5 out of 8 seems to be the hot number. 20 seconds left to go in the heats. We get a little bit of a brake check there happening there on purple. And a car to the outside there. That's going to be one for blue lane. Good to go. Four red lights dropping out to green. Here we go. Round robin 6 of 8. About to finish up here. 13 seconds left to go. Car to the outside wall. One for white. Good to go. Black and blue. Black and blue. Both of them going good. Oh. For black right at the end. Almost got a second leg there. Glenn Burden still in the lead, 437 total laps up on top. 413, Jackson Darty there in second place. Third place, Nathaniel Burden, 357. Gunnar Vendor right there behind him, 6 laps back, 351. A small break here and let you watch these guys work. We'll be right back with you. I'm having some technical difficulties here. Computer. I'm kicking stuff around, beating stuff, and banging stuff around. I don't know why this is on here. There we go. Hopefully this does not mess this up. It's trying to fire up the internet too for some strange reason. There we go. Where are you going to sleep at, Tom? On the streets?
On my desk in the middle of class.
Oh. Tom. On your desk at class. They don't teach much that you need to know, do they?
Nah, not really.
Race starts in 20 seconds.
I did my fair share of sleeping too in Spanish class.
Yeah, that's all I do in that class too.
Somehow or another, I would still pass the test. I don't know why.
Race starts in 5 seconds.
I kicked it off. Sorry. I didn't actually hide from you, honey. 4 red lights dropping out to green. Everybody's staggering to get to their controllers. Here we go. Round robin 7 of 8. We got about 4 more minutes of racing left to go here. So we get a yellow flag, green. Good to go.
Get ready. Yellow flag.
White, green, and yellow. Wait a minute. Not white. Red. It reminded me of like an 80s movie. I can't pinpoint it, but you in there in the background say that. That's what it reminded me of. What is that 80s movie with the big dragon that they ride? He's like fluffy. Never ending story. That's what that reminded me of. All right, good to go. Yeah, he goes. I don't even know what he said. All right, white and red. All right, good to go. All right, red and white. Good to go. back to 5 cars yet again. Like I said, when it's 5 cars, it just seems like they can run them better. So we'll see if we make it all the way to the end of this heat without another wreck. It's very possible. I always see a car high to the hell outside there.
Get ready.
All right, hard hits green and purple. All right, good to go. All right, that's a red flag rotation. Right now, Jackson 488, Glenn 470, 424 for Gunner to round up your top 3. Brian Vender there in 4th position, 409, Nathaniel 405, Gerald Whitaker 312, and Bruce Wilton 38. Right here. Oops, sorry, I was muted. Glenn Burton opting to put his car back in the track instead of taking a strike. He's going to do it again. We get a yellow flag. It's giving Glenn a second to look at his car here, because I'm sure it's bent. This could be one for black and red, T. You want to look at this, Glenn? I think you're both. Glenn Burton, I think, is actually going to swap chassis. So, a second or two to swap chassis. Out of all the races, this has probably been the most brutal that we've had all season long. I think it's, I don't know about you guys, but I think it's getting slick down on purple and black, isn't it? See you, Westy. Well, you remember the truck series? I drifted that dude in the truck series. The series is almost over. We're going to clean the tracks back, and then I'm going to spray them with heavy glue. No, I'm not going to spray them. I'll spray them with white needle, as usual. But I actually think that the orange tracks got better since we let it get dirty. Instead of the oval though, I think it's gotten a little bit slicker. And it could be all the oils too. Just getting on the track. Yeah. All right, 4 red lights dropping out to green. Here we go. 4 cars left in it.
Yellow flag.
I have her up to. Rose is getting down. Is it? Got you up too high there. There we go. Good to go. Right here? That's up. Hang on. Track issue here. Good. I just can't see what you can see up there. Looks good. Okay. That's the problem, folks, about a flush mounted track. No, you don't have to set your cars kind of catty-wampus to each other. It does stink because when a car comes out, that's the first thing it's hitting is the braid, and it causes cars to come out. So after a while, the braid gets pretty rough. We got 2 cars hit here, yellow and Gunner said a pretty good one the other day to Josh Reinerson. Josh Reinerson's got him a neon green Harley, and I hope Josh is watching this because I thought it was hilarious to him. And Gunner, what did you say to Josh that day about his Harley?
That's a nice looking Honda.
Honda. I was rolling. Good to go. Yeah, we like to. Here, you guys know that, but that one struck a heartstring with me, made me crack up. Josh Reinerson actually putting on a really, really nice race here at Lanes Raceway, a $500 to win Halloween Havoc race the weekend before Halloween on Saturday. It's a team race, random draw. We're going to put names in a bucket, all the guys that are wanting to get in it, random draw, and half the pot is going to go to best qualifier. So if you're interested in that, definitely give us a shout here at Lanes Raceway, 270-278-1400. That's just your standard 4.5-inch GRC, I believe, is what we're running. More details to come. One second here, folks. Just checking. Wonder why that kept coming out. Did you get it put back in before the thing got hit? All right, are we good or what? All right, so your top three: Jackson, Glenn, and Gunner for a picture. Gunner been in every single one of the podium picks. Oh, let's squat down here. These ain't what they used to be. So we head over here to the track mate, take a quick look here. Jackson Darty there, also known as Randy this weekend. 556 total laps, 505 for Glenn. He ran into some serious trouble there towards the end, getting involved in pretty much every wreck that ever could happen. He ended up hitting it. So it's been pretty much the story for Glenn all season long, and it happens to several of us out here racing, and it's very frustrating. Same thing happened to Nathaniel too. He got caught up in several wrecks. We seen Gerald, he got caught up in quite a few too. It's just a pretty brutal race nonetheless. But that's it, folks. That's all we have for you race-wise here at Lanes Raceway for this weekend, July the 28th. One of the exciting little debacle race, Fairview IT Management Cup Series. See my wife behind me there getting pictures of the racers. So we see Tom chasing Gunner around here a little bit. We will not be here next week as our family and stuff have already got stuff I don't know. What do you call it? Figured out. I don't know. But anyways, we won't be here next week. So we will not be live streaming the race next week. Thank you guys for tuning in. God bless you. And we'll see you in a couple weeks.